Every brand you remember has something in common. It has a story. Not a story like a fairy tale with dragons and castles, but a story that makes you feel something. It makes you say, I like this brand. I trust this brand. I want to stay close to this brand. And the interesting part is this. The brands that grow the fastest are not always the ones that shout the loudest. They are the ones that mean more. So in this video, we are going to learn brand storytelling in the simplest way possible. By the time we finish, you will know how to tell your story in a way that builds trust, inspires loyalty, and increases revenue. This channel is for entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs, and the brands that serve them. Here, we break business down into clear steps so you can understand what to do and how to apply it in real life. Now, let us get into brand storytelling. Brand storytelling is the art of using a story to explain what your brand stands for, why it exists, and how it makes life better for the people you serve. Think of it like this. If your brand was a person, what would that person believe in? What would they care about? What problem would they want to fix? Brand storytelling blends facts, feelings, and purpose so your audience can connect with you in a meaningful way. And when it is done properly, something powerful happens. Your business stops feeling like just a name. It becomes an experience that people trust and remember. At its core, brand storytelling helps people see themselves inside your journey. It goes beyond products and services. It communicates values, beliefs, and every brand has a story. The real question is whether you are telling your story on purpose, or you are letting other people define your brand for you. Every great brand story answers three simple questions. Who are we? What do we stand for? Why should people care? If you build your storytelling around these questions, your brand becomes human, relatable, and memorable. Let us slow down and make this extremely simple. Who are we means, what kind of brand are we? What do we stand for means what do we believe in, and what do we refuse to compromise on? Why should people care means, how does this help the person listening to us? And this is important because people do not just buy things. People buy meaning. People buy what feels true. People buy what feels like it understands them. Now, let us compare brand storytelling to traditional advertising in a very simple way. Traditional advertising usually says, buy this product. It focuses on features and promotions. It is often transactional. Brand storytelling says, here is why this matters, and here is why this story belongs to you. It focuses on purpose and values. It aims for an emotional and lasting connection. Traditional advertising often pushes for short-term sales, while brand storytelling builds long-term loyalty. And if you are an entrepreneur, this is important. Storytelling is not a nice extra. It is a tool that shapes how people see you. Whether you are launching a startup, repositioning your business, or trying to grow bigger, the story you tell shapes perception, and perception shapes demand. We will take a pause and let you know how we can work with you at entrepreneurs.ng. At entrepreneurs.ng, we make business easy for entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs, and the brands that serve them. Do you want to start right? We help you register your business with CAC quickly. Reach out on contact@redalia.com. Do you want guidance as you build your business? Join the Entrepreneur's Success Blueprint program, our 30-day hands-on business school. Enroll now. Do not build in silence. Tell your business story on entrepreneurs.ng today and be seen by the world. And if you want your brand to be discovered through trusted, search-driven content and strategic visibility, we can help through our different visibility packages. Learn the ways we can work with you at www.entrepreneurs.ng or reach us at business@entrepreneurs.ng. Welcome back. Let us get right back into it. Now, we are going to talk about why storytelling matters so much and the benefits it can bring to your brand. The first reason is emotional connection. People are wired for stories. Stories help people feel. And feelings create trust. When you tell a good story, the person listening starts to feel close to you. They start to feel like they understand you. They start to feel like you understand them. And when customers connect emotionally, they are more likely to return, recommend, and stay loyal, even when someone else is cheaper. That loyalty becomes one of the most valuable things your business can have. Because loyal customers do not just buy once. They come back. They tell their friends. They defend your brand when others complain. They become part of your community. 2. Storytelling helps people remember you. Most markets are crowded. Many people sell similar things. So how do you stand out? Storytelling. People forget facts. People remember stories. If you tell your message as a story, with a character, a challenge, and a resolution, your audience retains it. And when they remember it, they remember you. 3. Storytelling strengthens authenticity. Another reason storytelling is powerful is authenticity. Many brands try to look good, but people want brands that feel real. So what does authenticity look like in real life? It means you share real experiences instead of empty slogans. It means you show what you stand for, instead of just saying it. It means you talk about the journey, including what was hard, what you learned, and what you improved. When you share founder journeys, customer transformations, and behind-the-scenes challenges, you build credibility. And there is something else. Authentic stories attract the right people. And they repel the wrong people. That is not a bad thing. That is how you build a strong community. Storytelling converts emotion into revenue. Storytelling does not just inspire. It sells. When people feel emotionally connected, it becomes easier for them to decide. Because buying is not only logic. Buying is emotion, and then logic comes later to justify it. So storytelling engages the part of the brain that helps people make decisions. And that turns trust into revenue. This is why your story can be the difference between a one-time sale and a lifelong customer relationship. Storytelling builds brand advocacy. Another powerful outcome of storytelling is advocacy. That is when people start talking about your brand without you begging them. When people feel inspired by your story, they share your content. They recommend your business. They influence others. Word of mouth remains the most trusted type of marketing, and storytelling fuels word of mouth. And there is a smart way to think about this. Your customers are not just buyers. They can become characters in your brand story. When customers see themselves in your story, they spread it for you. It is time for us to slow down and make it practical. Telling your brand story is really about explaining 3 things in a way people can understand and feel. Who you are, why you exist, and how you actually help people. When it is done well, your brand stops feeling like just another business. It starts to feel like something people trust and want to stay connected to. That is when a brand turns into a movement. So let us walk through how to tell your brand story properly, step by step, with a clear structure that flows naturally. Step 1. Start with why you exist. Every brand story starts with why. Not why you want to make money, but why this business exists at all. Most businesses start because something bothered the founder. Maybe you saw people struggling with a problem that nobody was solving properly. Maybe you experienced that problem yourself and thought there had to be a better way. Or maybe you simply wanted to make something easier, clearer, or fairer for people. That is where your story begins. Ask yourself why this business was created in the first place. What problem are you trying to solve? What difference do you actually want to make in people's lives? When you are clear about this, everything else becomes easier. Your messaging becomes clearer. Your decisions become easier. Your story feels grounded. If you cannot explain your why simply, your story will always feel weak, because purpose is the foundation everything else stands on. Step 2. Be clear about who the story is for. Once your why is clear, the next question is who you are talking to. This is important because a good story is never for everybody. It is for someone specific. Instead of trying to speak to everyone, picture one person. The person you are trying to help. Think about what they are dealing with right now. What are they struggling with? What feels confusing or frustrating for them? What do they want that they cannot easily get on their own? What are they worried about? What are they hoping will change? When you know who the story is for, the way you speak naturally changes. You stop sounding generic. You start sounding like someone who understands. And when people feel understood, they listen longer. Step 3. Make your customer the hero, not your brand. This is where many brands get it wrong. They make the story all about themselves. But in strong brand storytelling, your customer is the hero of the story. Your brand is the guide. That means your story is not about how amazing your company is. It is about what the customer is trying to achieve and how you help them get there. Your customer has a goal. They also have a struggle that is standing in the way of that goal. Your brand shows up as the guide who understands the problem and knows how to help. When you position your brand this way, it feels supportive, not arrogant. Helpful, not pushy. People do not want to be talked at. They want to feel guided. Step 4. Talk about the problem clearly and honestly. Every good story needs a problem. If there is no problem, there is no reason for anyone to care. So you need to be honest about the struggle your audience is facing. Say it clearly and simply, without exaggeration and without complicated language. Maybe people are confused and do not know what steps to take. Maybe they are overwhelmed and do not know where to focus. Maybe they feel stuck, scared of making the wrong decision, or tired of trying things that do not work. When you describe the problem clearly, something important happens. Your audience feels seen. They feel like you understand what they are going through. And when people feel seen, they stay. Step 5. Show how your brand helps, not just that it helps. Now we get to the turning point of the story. This is where your brand comes in as the guide. But this is important. Do not just say you help people. Show how you help them. Explain the process in simple terms. What do you actually do? What does working with you look like? What kind of support do people get? What changes when they engage with your brand? You do not need fancy language here. You just need clarity. When people can picture the journey, they trust it more. Step 6. Describe the transformation clearly. Every story needs an outcome. So talk about what changes for the customer after they get help. What does life look like on the other side? How do they feel now compared to before? What are they able to do now that they could not do before? This is not about exaggeration or big promises. It is about clarity. Instead of saying success, describe what success actually looks like. More confidence, better decisions, less stress, clear direction, steady growth, and a stronger brand. Transformation is what people remember, because everyone wants to move from where they are now to somewhere better. Step 7. Keep the same story everywhere. One mistake many entrepreneurs make is telling different stories in different places. One story on the website, another on social media, another when speaking publicly. That creates confusion, and confusion kills trust. Your story should feel consistent everywhere. The words may change, the length may change, but the meaning should stay the same. Same purpose, same values, same promise. When people hear the same message repeatedly, it becomes familiar. And familiarity builds trust. Step 8. Always end with a clear next step. A story should lead somewhere. So always tell people what to do next. Do you want them to visit your website? Read a guide, subscribe, book a call, or explore your services? Say it clearly. People do not like guessing, and they should not have to figure it out on their own. A clear story with no direction at the end is a missed opportunity. Step 9. Let your story grow with your business. Finally, understand that your brand story is not something you write once and forget. Your business will grow. Your customers will evolve. Your market will change. Your story should evolve too, but your purpose should remain steady. Review your story from time to time. Refine it. Make it clearer. Make it more human. Make it easier for people to understand and relate to. That is how a brand story stays alive. If you want to go deeper, read the full brand storytelling guide on entrepreneurs.ng. https://entrepreneurs.ng/brand storytelling/. And if you want help crafting a clear brand story that connects with people and supports real business growth, explore the brand story service and the advertising packages on entrepreneurs.ng. At entrepreneurs.ng, we make business easy for entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs, and the brands that serve them. Do you want to start right? We help you register your business with CAC quickly. Reach out on contact@redalia.com. Do you want guidance as you build your business? Join the Entrepreneur's Success Blueprint program, our 30-day hands-on business school. Enroll now. Do not build in silence. Tell your business story on entrepreneurs.ng today and be seen by the world. And if you want your brand to be discovered through trusted, search-driven content and strategic visibility, we can help through our different visibility packages. Learn the ways we can work with you at www.entrepreneurs.ng or reach us at business@entrepreneurs.ng. Let us end with this. Your brand is not just what you sell. Your brand is what people believe about you. And belief is built through stories. So do not leave your story to chance. Tell it intentionally. Tell it consistently. Tell it with purpose. We want to hear your story and we are here rooting for you. Thank you for watching.